everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, I have my little sister here with me for today's video. It's been a long time since I posted something. I think my last video was an Italy video, and we've been back from Italy since May, and I've just been kind of busy throughout these couple of months and I haven't been able to post anything. I do have things recorded, so I'm gonna get those out for you guys here soon. For today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a graduation party theme, or just in general, you could do it for any type of party, a birthday party, a baby shower, any party. Like I said, for my brother's graduation, I did a Harry Potter themed graduation party, and it turned out really great. So in this video, it's gonna be like the food that I made, the decorations that I ordered. There were a couple of things that I didn't get to put because I was like really on a time crunch before people started getting here. And I hope you guys all enjoy this one. If you do, please consider subscribing and also hitting that like button. And I'll see you guys all in the next videos to come. If you have any video suggestions or anything, just let me know. Sorry about the dogs. I'm here at my mom's house and we're outside because it's raining. It's been like a rainy day today, so it's just really nice outside. It's been really hot here, so I decided to make this video here outside. Before I go on a rant, let's just get on into this video.
So starting off with the first DIY that I did for the party was making these like Harry Potter wands. So I just took chopstick and a glue gun. As you can see, my sister was helping. I had a lot of help from my family with these decorations, but all we did was basically like put random like squirts of the hot glue, let it run down and everything, and then let that dry, and then we painted those brown. I had to give these about like 2 to 3 coats just to coat it. I think if I was to do this next time, I think I would have spray painted them brown, but I wanted them to like have like that wood type of texture, but they weren't the best, but they turned out. Then for the second DIY, I wanted to make those like envelopes that come out of the chimney. And all I did was took some coffee, like I did like maybe a tablespoon of coffee with some water. If you want them darker, you can kind of put more coffee just so they can come out more brown. And you can let these dry on their own, or you could bake them, and just make sure you're keeping an eye out on them because you don't want to leave them in there too long because they dry pretty quickly. Once those were dried, I had to look up a picture of what the envelopes say in the Harry Potter movie. And basically me and my sister just wrote that on all of these. I don't even know how many envelopes we wrote on. And as you can see, I wanted them to look kind of distressed, so I painted those with brown. I didn't do them to all of them because I didn't like it in the end. But I mean, you live and you learn. Then I took these hot glue sticks, and I didn't realize that they were bigger than my glue gun. So all I did was took a lighter, burned the end of that, and I kind of dabbed it like a little circle around there, and then I melted more on there to kind of layer it on. And then I made this DIY like stamp, you know, like those, I don't even know what they're called, but you'll see right here. And I'll include the video of where I got this idea from. I'll leave it down in the description box below because that was not my idea. I just thought it was really cool and like something more custom to do, so I could put the H like for Harry Potter, or for Hogwarts, my bad. And once I had the stamp on there, all I did was took a like something really cold, so that way it would solidify the hot glue like quicker, so that way I was able to peel that off. And you could do this, it would be easier if you had like an ice pack, but all I had was this like chile tub that was frozen, and I mean it worked. But it's easier just to peel that off with something once like the hot glue is really cold. And as you can see, it leaves the H imprinted into the hot glue gun. I thought this was the coolest and easiest DIY to do. And like I said, I'll leave the video down below in the description box if you guys want to make your own. Now for the next DIY, I'm no artist, so I had a lot of help from my sister to make this one. So we were doing the Harry Potter, that mirror, I keep forgetting what the mirror is called, but basically she drew this out on a cardboard for me, and then I cut it out with a box cutter. I had to lay something down, so if you guys are gonna do this, make sure you put something underneath, so that way you're not cutting what's under like your table, or, and in my case, the floor. My mom would have been really mad if scratched or cut. But like I said, once everything was drawn out, we just cut out all the little pieces. If any of you are Harry Potter lovers, let me know down in the comments or give this video a like. The reason why I did my brother's graduation party Harry Potter theme is because in December we had decided to watch all the Harry Potter movies, and that just kind of became like, well, at least for me, I was like, oh, this was something that me and him did together, because literally it was just me and him watching the movies. So that's the reason why I went with the Harry Potter theme. Before I forget to mention, there were a few things that I didn't get to do for his party that I had planned out. Like, I bought all of the house flags and I didn't even get to put those up anywhere. I also wanted to make beer butter, but I ran out of time and I just didn't get to do it. I bought those little cups, but I mean, we can always use them for a later time, but I didn't get to do it. So when that was finally all cut out, my sister, this was like the tedious part of it, was basically drawing all the mirror detail on there and hot gluing, because I wanted it to look almost like embossed, if that's the correct word for this mirror. Like, we had to go through every single little drawn thing on there, and we put the hot glue all over that. And then I took this spray paint and I did about, I think I did like 3 or 4 coats, because I really wanted it to look like super gold, just like the one in the movie. And I did forget to add the lettering at the top and paint like right above that black, but it looks so cute that it didn't even bother me in the end. Then all we did was taped it to one of those cheap like long mirrors from Walmart, and this is how it turned out. Now for the next DIY, this is probably the easiest one that you could do. So I ordered these like little golden wings off of Amazon, and we just basically glued those with some glue dots onto Ferrero Rochers, and those were the golden snitches. So that's the easiest DIY. For all of you who are watching this video, let me know, what is your favorite Harry Potter movie? I would probably say my favorite one was The Prisoner of Azkaban. That one's my little brother's favorite as well. I don't know, that one just seems like more cool to me, but let me know in the comments which one is your guys' favorite. So for the party, I was gonna set it up outside. I really wanted this to look almost like you were eating in the Great Hall. So I ordered this like backdrop off of Amazon also, and we put it outside. We just hung that up on the rock with command strips. And then from there, I of course moved all my mom's furniture and set up the tables, like those long tables from the Great Hall, and it just looked like we were a part of it with that backdrop. It was my favorite. Then I printed these out. I made one custom to my brother to make it look like those newspapers from The Prisoner of Azkaban, and they just looked so cool. So all of this was the night before his party, so we just kind of set everything up, like preset everything and where everything was gonna go. So that was the dessert table. On the other side was gonna be where all the food was gonna be out. And then the next day I set up this backdrop, which is also from Amazon, and this was for the front door. I really wanted this to feel like you were really walking into Hogwarts, so that was really exciting. And then as soon as you walked in through this front door, of course you would see the floating candles. So I just got these like removable hooks from the Dollar Tree. These things are pretty strong, and then I ordered these candles off of Amazon. I literally got almost everything. I got everything off of Amazon besides like the DIY stuff that I did. And then my husband set these up, and it just looks so cool. Like, this would be cool to do around Christmas time, just having these float in your house with all the lights off. It looks pretty cool. So once I felt like the inside was pretty decorated the way I wanted it, I went ahead and went outside to decorate. But it was so windy this day, it was really upsetting. Like, everything was blowing off the tables, and as you could see, those cups that are on the table were for beer butter. I didn't even get to do that just because I ran short on time. My sister kind of tangled these in the end, so we couldn't hang them from the roof. But I mean, it looks kind of like it's coming out of a chimney. It was alright. Then, of course, I made some desserts. I did make pumpkin pasties. I was like, I have to include this into his like desserts. And then my sister-in-law made those Harry Potter sugar cookies, which turned out super cute. So all the food that I made, I wanted it to look pretty rustic, like kind of in the movie when they just have like an assortment of food. So I made like turkey breast, I ordered the fried chicken. Then I had like vegetables, sauteed vegetables, or actually roasted vegetables, garlic mashed potatoes, and bread. And then I also made like a rustic salad. But I hope he enjoyed his party. Joshua, we love you and we're so proud of you.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button on your way out. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.
Bye.